to drive to school. Not today.
Welcome to Sweden and the Below Zero Ice Driving School, where all the lessons are in the playground. This is the ultimate place to hone your skills behind the wheel. The devilish combination of ice and air-cooled Porsche 911s means even the best are pushed to the very edge of their abilities and beyond. Over the years, numerous professional racing and rally drivers have pitched up on this frozen lake to fine-tune their talents. Even the instructors are professional rally drivers. I've never driven on ice with studded tyres before, so this alone will be a new experience for me. I've secretly got another goal too, but we'll leave that for later. First up, I'm off to nursery school, in this. Despite the wild-looking wide arches and whale tail, it's running on tyres with little button studs, so grip is minimal. Think baby's milk teeth as opposed to full set of shark gnashes.
I think this must be the coolest driving school in the world. Pun only slightly intended.
I realise I'm not saying a lot, mostly pulling silly faces in fact. This is because I don't think I've ever found it so difficult to drive and talk to camera at the same time. I think I might be about to say something here. Nope, just lots of noises. What I should be saying is that there are 3 stages to a corner in a 911. 1. You need to be aggressive on turning, using brakes, steering and throttle as necessary to initiate a change in direction. 2. The tricky part. Being patient. Do as little as possible. Let the weight transfer, allow momentum to take its course, just feel the car move. And 3. Back to being aggressive again. Getting on the throttle, using the traction on the exit. That's the theory. But, of course, putting it into practice doesn't always go smoothly.
We're off the course. I got it wrong. It's going to happen, but that's the nice thing about here, you know. I got it wrong. That's what we're here for, to get it wrong. I don't like getting stuff wrong. I hate getting stuff wrong, but that's what you've got to do to learn. It's so difficult, this. Brilliant, but really difficult. It's brilliant. Love it. Right, let's give it another go. I've just got out of the car, so I've put my big jacket on again now because it's about -17 or something ridiculous like that. But halfway through that session, I found I was absolutely boiling hot. I was working so hard, my heart rate must have been through the roof. And your concentration levels are so high, you might not realise it to start with, but you go out and you think, oh, I'm doing really well. And even when you sort of think you've got it, you then, about sort of 10 minutes in, you'll do something stupid, or you'll just, a momentary loss of concentration, and it all goes a bit wrong, and you suddenly realise just how hard you're having to work through everything, just all the time thinking the balance of the car is never quite the same. And wow, I don't think I've enjoyed myself so much working quite so hard for a very long time, but it is just, if ever you come here thinking, I can drive, this will be easy, it's not.
Once I've mastered, or at least grasped the principles on the button studs, it's time to move up to this. I know it looks tamer, but it's wearing proper 7mm studs in its tyres, which means slides with more speed on a bigger, faster track.
So now we're on grippier, longer studs, so you can actually put into practice now all the stuff that I learned on the button studs, but at greater speed. So one of the things I really wanted to get out of today was left foot braking, and it's that ability to swap between the clutch pedal and the brake pedal with your left foot, that this is a situation where it makes a real difference being able to left foot brake. Where else can you do this? Tuck it in here, there, down the brake, and really let it run down here. Third gear, fourth gear, tip it through these corners here, left foot, still fourth gear, back the other way, and then all the way down to second. This is so much fun. Oh, listen to that engine as well. You do this whole thing and you've got a proper soundtrack to go with it. You've got the sun and you've got the snow. It just doesn't get any better.
The ultimate driving school? Well, I could happily spend an entire semester here and have an immaculate attendance record at the end of it. In a relatively short time, you find you can make real leaps in learning. And even when you're not in the car, you find yourself thinking constantly about what you're still getting wrong, how you can improve, and how ridiculously good it felt when you were sideways in fourth. This beautiful place is as addictive to adults as Disney's Frozen is to children, but there's a better soundtrack here.